Did you know that 68% of men over 60 experience sexual health problems, not because their bodies are aging, but because of a small mistake every morning? A Harvard University study shows that by simply adding two ingredients to your coffee, blood flow to the pelvic area improves by 43% in just 3 weeks. No medications, no injections. I'm Dr. Valeria Morales, a urologist with over 10 years of experience. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 simple ingredients you already have in your kitchen. Just 2 minutes each morning to add them to your coffee, and you'll activate a powerful chain of biological reactions. A natural boost in testosterone, improved blood circulation, and you'll feel like a real man again. Important. Watch the video until the end. If you miss the third ingredient, you'll lose the key that makes the other 4 work twice as effectively. And at the end of the video, I have a special gift: the 21-day map to fully recover your vitality. Completely free, but only for those who watch until the end. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Let me ask you directly. Have you ever woken up feeling like your body no longer listens to you? You look in the mirror and see a tired man lacking confidence, wondering if you still have the strength to make your wife happy. If so, you're not alone and it's not your fault. After 10 years as a doctor, I've discovered that 70% of men over 60 have problems not because they're old, but because they let their bodies fall asleep due to wrong habits every morning. The biggest mistake: ignoring the power of a cup of coffee when combined correctly. Coffee doesn't just wake you from sleep. When prepared right, it becomes a catalyst that helps the body absorb nutrients, activates blood circulation, and doubles the effectiveness of natural ingredients. Before we start, I need to clarify something important. The information I'm sharing today is for educational purposes only and does not replace professional medical advice. If you have any chronic conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, or if you're taking any medications, especially anticoagulants or hypoglycemics, consult your doctor before trying any natural method. Your safety is always my priority. And now let's discover the first ingredient together. Let me start with a question you've probably never thought about. Why did the ancient Romans, without modern medicine, maintain strong virility until age 70? The answer is pure honey dissolved in warm water every morning. But it has to be authentic honey, unmixed, unindustrially processed, because only real honey contains zinc and magnesium, the 2 minerals a man's body needs to produce testosterone every night. A 2021 University of Tehran study followed 200 men aged 55 to 70 for 8 weeks. The group that took a tablespoon of raw honey every morning saw an 18% increase in testosterone. They didn't just have more hormones, they were full of energy all day without afternoon drowsiness. And they regained confidence when with their wives. But here's what most people don't know. 90% of the honey on the market isn't real honey. It's diluted with corn syrup, losing all the minerals. Real honey is thick, translucent, and when you drip it on your finger, it doesn't flow quickly like sugary water. Look for organic honey from local beekeepers. Don't skimp on the cost, it's a direct investment in your male hormones. When you add a tablespoon of honey to hot coffee, the caffeine helps the body absorb the zinc and magnesium 3 times faster. That's the perfect combination nature already designed. Think about this. If the body is a house, blood is the electrical current that powers it. When the wiring gets clogged, the most important room, like the bedroom, goes dark. That's exactly what happens after 60. Blood doesn't circulate fast enough to the pelvic area, making erections difficult or short-lived. Cinnamon contains cinnamaldehyde, a potent natural vasodilator that relaxes blood vessel walls so blood flows more freely. But there's a big problem. There are two types of cinnamon, Ceylon and Cassia. Most supermarkets sell Cassia, but it contains 63 times more coumarin than Ceylon, a substance toxic to the liver if consumed daily. Mr. Juan, 68 years old, drank Cassia cinnamon every day for 6 months, and his liver enzymes spiked abnormally. After switching to Ceylon, everything returned to normal in 3 months. So remember, only use Ceylon cinnamon. Light brown in color, with thin bark rolled in multiple layers. Cassia is dark reddish brown, with thick bark rolled in a single layer. Adding half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon to your coffee activates the circulatory system from within. The effect isn't just in the pelvic area, blood reaches the brain, helping you stay alert all day. I have to reveal a secret that only 5% of men know, a secret that makes the other 4 ingredients work twice as effectively or completely useless. Are you ready? What I'm about to say will completely change how you understand your morning coffee. The Aztecs never drank chocolate quickly. They took small sips over 15 minutes while chatting and watching the sunrise. Why? They understood something modern science has just proven. Theobromine, a potent vasodilator in cacao, is only absorbed effectively when sipped slowly. A 2019 University of Amsterdam study showed if you drink it fast, the theobromine goes down to the stomach and gets destroyed. If you sip slowly, it's absorbed through the oral mucosa into the bloodstream, creating a sustained vasodilator effect. So here's the golden rule. Mix cacao into your coffee. Drink it over 15 minutes, not 3. Hold each sip in your mouth for a few seconds. In the first week, you'll feel a warmth spreading from your chest to your abdomen. Your heart beats slower but stronger. A strange sense of peace. That's the sign that your blood vessels are dilating. Blood circulates freely to every cell. Let me tell you something the pharmaceutical industry doesn't want you to know. Testosterone isn't made from proteins, it's made from cholesterol and fats. For 30 years, they've taught us that fat is the enemy. The result, a generation of men on low-fat diets with testosterone plummeting. But coconut oil contains MCTs, fats that the liver metabolizes directly into energy without accumulating as belly fat. MCTs provide the raw material for the testes to produce testosterone. A 2020 study in India found that men who used 2 tablespoons of coconut oil daily for 8 weeks saw a 12% increase in free testosterone. Don't fear good fats. Add half a teaspoon of coconut oil to your coffee. Use a blender or frother to create foam like a cappuccino. Sustained energy all day without the crash from sugar. Finally, the ingredient I use every morning, fresh ginger, the most potent vasodilator of the 5. Ginger contains gingerol, an antioxidant that protects the testes and stimulates LH hormone, which signals testosterone production. A 2013 Iraq study on daily ginger for 3 months showed a 17.7% increase in testosterone. Exclusive tip, don't put ginger directly in hot coffee. Soak the ginger slice in warm water for 3 minutes. Then pour the ginger water into the coffee. This method releases the gingerol without making the coffee too spicy. If you're on anticoagulants, consult your doctor first. So now you have the 5 ingredients. But knowing isn't enough. You need to know how to combine them correctly to avoid the deadly mistake 80% of men make. See, the secret isn't whether you have the 5 ingredients or not. The secret is in the order and dosage. I've seen too many men fail, not because they use the wrong ingredients, but because they use them incorrectly. They think more is better and add 2 tablespoons of honey, 1 of cinnamon, 2 of cacao, all at once. The result, blood sugar spikes, stomach pain, and they quit after 3 days. This is the exact formula. 1 teaspoon of pure honey, half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of pure, unsweetened cacao, half a teaspoon of organic coconut oil, 1 thin slice of fresh ginger, about the thickness of a fingernail, or half a teaspoon of ginger powder, no more, no less. That's the perfect balance. Preparation steps: soak the ginger slice in warm water for 3 minutes. Brew hot coffee. Add the honey first and stir well. Then add the cinnamon, cacao, and ginger water. Finally, add the coconut oil and blend for 10 seconds to create foam. You'll have a cup of coffee with a smooth foam layer, a seductive aroma, and the power to transform your entire day. Extremely important, don't drink the cup in 3 minutes. Take small sips over 15 minutes. Sit down. Breathe deeply. Savor the flavors. This isn't just drinking coffee, it's a healing ritual. Safety warnings: if you're on anticoagulants, ginger can increase bleeding risk. If you're on hypoglycemic medications, honey can affect your blood glucose levels. And if you have liver issues, cassia cinnamon can be toxic. Therefore, if you're taking any medications, consult your doctor before starting. Safety is always priority number 1. So we've covered the 5 ingredients. Honey nourishes hormones, cinnamon activates circulation, cacao dilates blood vessels, coconut oil provides fuel, and ginger ignites the inner fire. Every morning, just 15 minutes, 5 minutes prep, 10 minutes enjoyment. But most men don't fail from lack of knowledge. They fail from lack of a concrete action plan. That's why I created the 21-day map to reclaim your vitality, a weekly calendar. Week 1, your body adjusts and detoxes. Week 2, hormones awaken, energy noticeably increases. Week 3, your wife will notice the difference before you can say a word. The detailed link is in the description, free for those who truly want to change. Roberto, 72 years old, wrote to me, "Dr. Valeria, this morning my wife looked at me surprised and asked, 'Have you come back?' I no longer let age steal my happiness. That's exactly what I want for you." That moment when you look into the eyes of the woman you love and see the admiration return. Starting tomorrow morning when you prepare your coffee, remember, this is your declaration that you're not done. You're still here. Keep being the man your family needs. Hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I'll walk with you step by step. Ernest Hemingway said, "Old age just means you fought enough to know what you want. You want to live fully, love with all your being, and you deserve every moment of happiness. Your body is waiting for you to give it a chance." I'm Dr. Valeria Morales. See you on the 21-day journey. May you be filled with energy,